And this is where his story suddenly enters into the realm of stealth pursuit and high sacrifice. Somebody with greed in his soul followed Volcanic Brown into the wilderness, up the Fraser from New Westminster to the outlet of Pitt Lake, then 15 miles the whole length of the lake to the mouth of the Pitt River, then many miles upstream, then on through the grim trails and chasms that led towards his El Dorado. And footnote, chasms is right when going through that area. Volcanic knew he was being followed because no matter how often he deliberately changed his course, always at night he could see the smoke of his pursuer's campfire some distance behind him. Until finally one night Volcanic did not see any distant smoke. Most men might have jumped into the conclusion that the pursuer, wearying of the chase, had given up and turned back. But in the mind of Volcanic Brown there burned a bright, stubborn curiosity, and the kind of courage it takes to walk calmly into a possible trap. The old prospector did an almost incredible thing. He went back to investigate, and he found his pursuer groaning in a gully with a broken leg. To a man with Christian scruples, it was a dreadful dilemma that confronted Volcanic Brown, and this is how he solved it. Should he laugh at the enemy who had set out to plunder him and walk away, leaving him to his just fate? Or should he, in the name of common humanity, help him back to civilization and medical aid, thus sacrificing all the toll and expense and discomfort he himself had borne in attempting to take a further haul from the Lost Creek? The four Nelson hunters listened wittingly, almost in embarrassment, while Volcanic Brown told him of his decision. He took his injured pursuer back to New Westminster, got him a doctor, did not even try to take any action against him. What would be the use? There is no law against following a man in the wilderness, as long as you do him no violence. And that, as far as the life of Volcanic Brown had progressed on that autumn evening about 10 years later, when the four Nelson men gave him food and drink and shelter.